crafting, AIC, factory, construction stuff in Arknights Endfield. First, you always want to, or you can do other things later on when you're more advanced, but first you want to go to a PAC area or sub-PAC area, one with the big yellow square, because you want to use these ports. They're the most important things. You can find first there's the core, AIC area, in the hub right here. That's the first one you unlock. And then you unlock the Valley Pass one, which is here. And you'll unlock more outposts later on. So just things like that. So what you want is an objective. You want a specific goal. Usually this is like in your outpost. You want to switch goods here to sell something of higher value. Like you see, this is 30, 27, 10, etc. So we want to sell the most high value one. And what you do is you click on the details for that. You click view source. And then here is your blueprint of what you're going to do. First you can ignore usually the first parts of this, because you can like gather these materials out in the wild. So you want Originium, for example, for this SC Valley battery. You want Originium, Farium, I think it's called. Is it called Farium? Yeah, Farium ore. And then you'll want 2 units, and then 1 unit, and then you'll connect those to a packaging unit, and then you'll get your desired item. And when you get the item, you want to store it in your depot so that you can, grab it and sell it like this. You want it in your depot. So, to do that, you need a protocol stash, which I will show you in a moment. So, SC Valley battery thing. Let's see, okay. So, again, let's go over Farium ore, Originium ore, refining unit, fitting unit, shredding unit. So you need 3 different types of units, plus the packaging, plus the protocol stash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. So this is for the refugee camp. So let's, for instance, you don't have to, you can do this anywhere at any of the AIC areas. But we're gonna, for instance, go and do this at the refugee camp sub-pack. So here we are. So we have 2 lines of we have 2 lines of production, right? So they're gonna go out of 2 of these. We'll have 1 unit, 2 unit, 1 unit. We'll connect those to the packaging unit, and then we'll connect the packaging unit to the protocol stash. So let's make this. So first off, facility list in the bottom right corner. So, and if you're lost, if you don't remember which items to get, it's a bit tedious, but this is the easiest way I've found to do it. Just go back to it, view source, and just study it once again until you get all the items. So, refining unit, fitting unit, shredding unit. refining unit. We want it to be pointing the same direction so that it goes here to there. So that's the refining unit. And then we want a fitting unit to connect to that. Place that. And it's gonna go from here to here. Although we don't really have enough space right here, so I'm gonna rotate it so that it can go like this. Okay, and then let's go back and look. So we have the refining unit and fitting unit. Then we want the shredding unit. Shredding unit. Construct. Placement. And that'll go. This will connect from here to here. So we'll place it here. And then finally, the last thing these are going to connect to are, again, the packaging unit. That's the final one. Where is it? Packaging unit. Oh, one moment. By the way, if you mess up and like you need some of these units, what you can do is go on the bottom right again, click stash mode, and then just click like everything. Everything. And here's the packaging unit, which I need one of these, so I'm gonna stash that. Boom, all clear. So, after I got that packaging unit, I'm gonna go back to the sub pack. Alright, and then remember, the last thing is the packaging unit, so go to facility list, packaging units, place, and it's gonna be here to here, and then here to here, so this is a good placement. And the very last thing, protocol stash, which in the menu, let's see where it is. Protocol stash. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna rotate that so I can go here to here. Okay, stuff. So now let's do, we are gonna create the transport belt, which is just drawing the lines between all of these things. So here to here. This, the whatever refining unit's gonna go to the fitting unit. This is gonna go to the shredding unit. Shredding unit's gonna go to the packaging unit. And fitting unit is gonna go to the packaging unit. And then we want to select which items we want. So if you remember, we need originium ore to go through the shredding unit, and we need barium ore to go through the refining unit and fitting unit. So all the stuff, okay, right, forgot. Here to protocol stash. There we go. And now you'll see this red thing that says unpowered. So that's the case for all of these units. What you do for that is you have to place an electric pylon near them. So let's go to facility list. Electric pylon. And we're gonna need to place it within the vicinity of each machine we want powered. So, I'm gonna place another one right here. And now all of them are powered. Why is this clogged? Oh, wrong item. There we go. There anymore. So now all of them are active, and let's see. We got this going here and that going there. So let's wait for it to get there. And then it will eventually produce the item you're looking for. So let's wait for it to. Boom. Here's our first SC Valley battery. Now it's going to the protocol stash. So then in the outpost, SC Valley battery, confirm, and then trade it. Boom. So that's how you do that. And if you don't have these specific units unlocked, you can find them if you go to your menu, AIC factory plan, and then they're all unlocked by learning from this area. So yeah, you get the shredding unit from here, fitting unit from here, packing unit from there. Those are examples. So yeah, that's how you do it. It's overly complicated, but maybe this will help someone. It took me a while to figure this out, but eventually I got it. So yeah, that's how you do that. This is the easiest way that I've found, the easiest way for me to understand, so thumbs up.